Lower body, abs, and stretching. No equipment. Start with the squats, all the way down and all the way up. At your own pace. Every time you squat, go deeper, warming up those hip flexors. And as you squat, hips are going back. First, hips are maximum back, and then maximum depth. Do not rush it. Deliberate Pilates pace. And that's it. Find balance on one leg, and we're going to swing it heel point up, inner thigh and outer thigh. Knee points forward, do not open it. And as you swing up, stay at the top point for a split second and try to remove the momentum, opening up and stretching the hip. And working on core for the balance. And last one. Clear. Continue warming up. Take it down and lift. We'll do other side in a second, don't worry. All the way back and all the way down. Do not rush it. Work on the ankle, hip mobility. Especially when you get up, do not rush it, so you don't injure your joints by using momentum. You're using thigh strength to get up. And that's it. Other side. Find your balance. Inner thigh, outer thigh. Knee points forward. Try to remove the swinging motion. It's more a lifting motion. We're going from the point of strength. And increasing the range every time. And that's it. Walk it into a plank. Fold. Walk it out. We're going to step and stretch and back into a full plank. Alternate sides. And if you're halfway, that's totally fine. Work with your body. Straight line. And last one. Abs. Crunch upper and lower abs together. Lift the butt up. Touch. And back up. Beyond your max range, beyond the comfort zone. And that's it. Up. Standing abs. One leg balance. Bring it into chest and across. And max range. And twist. Working on balance, working on core and outer thigh. And last one. We'll do other side shortly. Lunge, down, and halfway up. Slow, control. Body's in straight line with the leg all the way down. Let the knee touch the mat. Warming up the quad in the hip flexor. Push the front knee back to allow your body to be in a complete straight line. Feel the burn building up in the quad. And that's it. Other side. Legs are shoulder width apart. Halfway up. You should start feeling it, lower portion of the bottom quad. And push that front knee back. And that's it. Other side. Bring it across and max range. Hips. Let the core do the work. abs. Let those hips rest and reset. Legs 45 degrees. A circle. Upper abs are contracted. Inward circle. And reverse direction. You can point or flex the toes, whichever you prefer. Constantly flex the upper abs. And that's it. We're going to have a seat. Butterfly stretch. You can support yourself and try to bring the knees into the mat. Deep breaths. As you exhale, try to bring them lower. And as you get a little more comfortable, walk your body and fold over. Grab the toes and push the knees back into the mat. Feel the stretch. And bring the legs to the side. We're going to lift one leg at a time. Try to keep that body straight. Squeeze. Use the abs. This is very challenging. If it's too hard, bend the knees. And that's it. And now we're going to let the hips sink into the mat and fold into a pancake stretch. Every time you inhale in, as you exhale, push it closer into the mat. Try not to arch. Lead with your belly button and the chest. Wherever is comfortable for you, it should not be overly painful, just slight discomfort. We incorporate the stretches into the strength exercises, and the flexibility will increase very slowly, no matter which level you're at, whether you're flexible, not flexible. We can always be a slightly better version of what we are now. Last one. Bring it up. Side plank, elbow. Modification. Lift and lower. Working the core. And this needs a little bit of shoulder strength, so we need to make sure we exercise our upper body so we can support some of our weight. Body weight is a lot of weight. Knee, toe, point forward. And that's it. we're going to sit 90-degree angle. Slightly above the knee, below the knee. Max range. Burning quads. Slow burn. Focus on it all the way down and use the strength, building up that strength. And that's it. Other side. Side plank. Modification. Working on core, using shoulder strength. Tuck in the abs, toe knee, point forward. And that's it. Abs. We're going to sit up into a V and bring it back, hinging at the hips in a straight line. No momentum, no rush. Reach for toes. And we're going to bring one leg forward, one leg back. And we're going to try to lift it. Lean toward that leg and lift. And now use your power. Lift off the ground. And that's it. Butterfly. Now we're going to sit all the way up. Inhale in. As we exhale, bring the chest closer to the knees and feel the stretch in inner thighs. Be patient with yourself. Do not push it or make any jerky movements. It should not be painful. Just feel slight discomfort. Over a long period of time, the body's muscles will lengthen. Bring it to the other side. toward the back leg and lift it. And try to lift using the muscles of outer thigh. Bring it into a pike. Put the heels on the ground and we're going to walk in until you start feeling a lot of stretch in the hamstrings. Hold the stretch. And instead of rounding the back, try to fold it. Try to straighten the knees, feeling that stretch. Walk closer. Feel the stretch. And bring it back up. Chamber, point the toe, and swing it all the way around. Whip it. Working on core and balance, outer thigh and glute. Hold on to the wall if you want to. And that's it. The squat. All the way down. And just above the knee. And back down. Working on the thigh, quad strength, and hip and ankle mobility. Every time try to go a little bit lower. And all the way up. Shake it off. Other side. Chamber. Knee points forward. And make a rainbow across. Stable, comfortable with the balance. If not, hold on to the wall or something. Opening up the hips, keeping the knee pointing forward, max height. Outer thigh and glute focus. And that's it. Abs. High plank. Take a twist and sit. Stretch. Bring it to a plank and twist and turn. Touch the knee, touch the elbow. Full plank. And that's it. We'll do other side shortly. We're going to lean it back, sit on the heels. And start slowly leaning it back. Stretching the quads completely and stretching the back. Whatever is comfortable, you can take the legs slightly apart. Try to keep them together, but work with whatever you got. And try to stretch the back, sink it lower. Slowly up. Together and bring it back up. Take it forward, stretch, take the knees into the frog position. Feet are closer or wider, whichever one you prefer, and take it forward. Feel stretch in the inner thighs. Try to take them a little bit farther apart. Put some weight on it. Feel slight discomfort. Bring it back up. High plank, we'll do other side. Other leg up. Turn the body and bring the knee into the elbow, back into the plank, and stretch. Turn it and lift it higher so you can really feel those abs. And last one. Bring it back up. Hip and push that hip back. You can do a very small move. Hip all the way back while keeping the knee elevated. And this can be very small range, just working on thigh and glute strength. Push it back. And that's it. Other side. the way back. Abs, balance, glutes. Glutes are working when we lift our body up from the sitting position. Back to the abs. Legs 90 degrees. Twist. Same side. Last one. We'll do the other side shortly. We're going to attempt split. Stretch the hip flexor and walk it forward and walk it side to side. Working that flexibility. And that's it. Switch sides. Side to side. Not rush it. If you need to stay in the same position to really work on that stretch, do so. And that's it. Other side, abs. And last one. And we're going to go into that pancake stretch. Deep deep breath and slowly down. You don't need to be in pain, feel slight discomfort. Roll the ankles. Work that hamstring flexibility. Slightly more down. Hold for a couple seconds at your max range. Move forward slightly more and bring it back up. Hands and knees, knee to the chest, and max range up. Point the knee down before bringing it to the max range, working on glutes. Opening up that hip, and that's it. And we're going to take that leg with the glute that just worked, bring it up in front, and we're going to sit on it and lean forward and stretch it. Feel the stretch in the glute. And push that hip down, stretching hip flexor. Feels great. Bring it back in. Low plank. And lift one leg at a time. Try to keep hips low to the ground. Focus on the balance. Tap in the core. And that's it. And we're going to do other side. Open, put the knee down, and squeeze. Heel points up, and open again. Knee down. Max range, max height. Straighten that leg at the end of the range. That's where the glute gets engaged. And that's it. Bring that same leg in front. And reach over it and stretch. Push the hip down. Down, feel that stretch, lower, and that's it. Reverse plank. We're going to take it down and squeeze it up. Same side. Working on same glute. And working on shoulder strength as well. Start lifting the leg when you're at the minimal range. And that's it. We'll do other side shortly. Lower abs. 90 degrees. Do not push it all the way into the knees to allow your lower abs to be under constant tension. Upper abs are continuously contracted. And breathe. Lower back is pressed into the mat. Other side, reverse plank. All the way down, all the way up. Very hard work for the glute. And that's it. And back into the butterfly. We're trying to increase the range. Trying to push the knees into the mat. Take it to one side and to the other side. Grab the toes. Again, one side. And other side. Forward and hold for 5 seconds. Inhale in and exhale, lower. And that's it. Bring it back up. Knee into the chest. In and extend. Extend, squeeze the quad and stretch the hamstring. Supporting knee is soft. Higher. And that's it. Other side. Working on the core to keep the balance. And that's it. Legs wide apart, toes, knees point to the corner, and we're going to open and set the hips back to the max range and bring it back up. Same side. Open. Lower, working on hip and ankle mobility. Try to sit the bottom all the way down. And back. And that's it. Shake it off. Other side. Hips back. And work whatever your range is. At the pace that is comfortable for you. And last one. Back to the abs. Bring the knees up, lower, and bring it back up. No rush. And try to let the arms go. Work at your pace. If it's too hard, work with your range. And that's it. And we're going to take one knee out, Turn the hip. And we're going to try to open. Point the toe up and turn it gently. Lean toward that knee when it's up. And that's it. Other side. And we're going to point that knee forward, lean forward, bring it back up, point the knee up, and trying to open the hip, lean it forward, and open it. Knee up, lean forward, create some space, knee up, and that's it. Bring it into a low elbow plank, tight abs. We're going to go on the toes and fold the shoulders into the wrists. And bring it back and stretch the calves. Lower. Feel that stretch, and that's it. Take it back up. Find your balance and sit all the way back with knee across and bring it back in. Use that glute. Across. Try to touch the mat if you can. Abs. Balance. Focus. And control. And that's it. Other side. Lower. Use that glute to lift yourself up. And that's it. Switch supporting leg. Find your balance. Point the knee down. Extend. extend and stretch. And slightly down, knee points down. Working on balance. And stretch. And glute. Focus on balance. Hold on to something if you need to. Extend. Very small range. And that's it. Switching supporting leg, other side. Glute strength. Extending the leg, pointing the heel up, reaching higher. Staring at one point for balance. Trying to straighten the leg. Tight core. And that's it. And in full squat, full range. Push the knees apart. And take it side to side, working on ankle mobility. Trying to keep heels on the ground. Side to side and back and forth. Sitting tall. And that's it. Now we're going to attempt the split, side split. Point the hip all the way down, knee down, and work with whatever range you have. As you exhale, wiggle the front toe to increase the stretch. Rock back and forth, side to side. Inhale in, big exhale. Try the other side. Very slowly, make sure you don't injure your hips. Work at your pace. Point the hip down slowly. All the stretches, make sure that you do them at a very slow pace. And take it side to side. Feeling that space. Wiggle the toe. And that's it. We're done. Thank you for joining.